They say an argument led to gunfire just before school started. Now a 14-year-old boy is dead.
CBS 2's Tony Aiello is live in Concourse Village with more for us. Tony.
Cindy, Mary, there is grief and a bit of anger here in this neighborhood after this morning's gun violence. Relatives here at the scene are identifying the victim as 14-year-old Christopher Duran. He and his younger brother had just left home for school when some kind of confrontation took place with two young men here on Sheridan Avenue. Duran was fatally shot 3 times in the torso.
Damn, man, what the fuck is wrong with these little dumb motherfuckers, man? This is why they shouldn't have guns, bro. This is why they shouldn't have guns, because they too emotional. In any little situation, they gonna use their gun as the first answer to that solution. You feel me? But I can't even say it's with the little young motherfuckers, because the grown motherfuckers be just as bad. Just emotional motherfucking goofies. Any little thing you trying to take a motherfucking life. Like, it show how sensitive y'all are, bro. Like, y'all don't even know. Gangster motherfuckers, these street niggas be the most sensitive, emotional motherfuckers in the world. That's why they so quick to use a gun and shoot a motherfucker. And you see how that kid acted? It's sad as hell when, okay, that's okay. It's not okay for the kid to do that shit, but that's a kid. They do dumbass shit. But it's fucked up when y'all grown motherfuckers doing the same shit as this other little kid just did and shot a motherfucker over a situation that didn't need for a gun.
And once in the head, his little brother ran home to tell their mother, and she hurried to the scene.
We all know the street life can be cold, but every once in a while, a story emerges that makes us realize just how harsh it really is. No matter what age you are, anyone associated with that lifestyle still often faces the harshest consequences from it.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's him? That's bro that got shot? Oh yeah. Now that's a different story right there. Now if your little ass gang making this shit and you in the streets, oh yeah, that's what come with this shit, gang. Like I'm thinking he just an innocent 14-year-old boy that don't got shit to do with the streets. And he just got into an argument with a motherfucker. But you gang banging in the streets? Yeah, your ass shouldn't be arguing with nobody if you don't got a gun, especially if it's someone that you into it with. Because if those motherfuckers got a gun, they most definitely gonna pop your ass if they really like that. And as you can see, they end up popping your ass, gang. That's why I be like, man, y'all ass be trying to be in the streets and don't have a gun, gang. You don't need to be in the streets if you don't got a gun. I ain't gonna cap to you. Don't argue with no shit. You don't even got to be in the streets. Don't get into no confrontation with anybody in the outside world if you don't got a gun. Because guess what? If they don't like how you acting, they could shoot you. And if you don't got a gun, the only thing you could do is be a victim. And who want to be a victim? Nobody.
In this video, we'll be telling the story of a 14-year-old that was gunned down in front of his home due to his lifestyle as a gangster crip. We'll be telling the story of none other than Joppy. Joppy, real name Christopher Duran, was from the Bronx, New York. He was a member of the 280 Gangster Crips. 280 was one of the wildest crews in the Bronx at the time and were frequently in the news for various shootings and other crimes.
Major gang bust announced today in the Bronx. The gang believed responsible for a crime wave across several NYPD precincts. 15 suspected gang members indicted today in connection to 10 attempted killings. Eyewitness News reporter Rob Nelson has more.
This case is the epitome of gang culture. Violence, retaliation, the don't snitch credo, the recruitment of boys to commit crimes.
Law enforcement leaders announced 15 indictments today, all related to a wave of gang-related violence in the Bronx in recent years. Authorities believe much of the violence is related to an ongoing feud between the 280 Crips and 6 Wild, a sub.
Who the fuck is folks? His picture fucked up, bro. They must have used it. I don't know what the fuck. Folks says look like he didn't fully load in or some shit.
Of the Bloods gang.
One of the main groups that
was a female, Ashley,
was a hood called 6 Wild. 6 Wild primarily consists of Mac ballers, and the war between them and 280 has been going on for around 2 decades. Joppy joined 280 at a super young age, likely following in his older brother's footsteps as his brother was a prominent member. Joppy even got 280 tattooed on his arm, showing how committed he was to the cause. Despite his young age, Joppy was allegedly really active in the streets. His neighbors have publicly stated that he terrorized the neighborhood, and there's a video of him online fighting a rival gang member from 6 Wild. Prior to his death, Joppy had been arrested 5 different times on charges such as robbery and assault.
Oh, this little nigga was crazy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you see, that be the thing right there. Motherfuckers on the news be making it seem like it's these little innocent motherfuckers that just got caught in the crossfire in this motherfucking street violence. No, them motherfuckers is the start of the street violence. They the cause of the street violence, and now they a victim of the street violence because they want to be a part of that street shit. You feel me? Now that's the difference if a kid that's not in the streets get killed compared to a kid that's in the streets. Like that's what come with it. What Herb say? It don't matter your age. If they begging, we killing them. On gang, that's how it go in the streets, bro. So it's like, nigga, shit, I can't feel sorry. I feel sorry, but I can't really feel sorry because it's like, dang, yeah, this is the lifestyle you in, bro. That's what come with this shit. Even though he young and if he would have had better guidance, he probably wouldn't have been in that role. But shit, it is what it is.
Make things even more wild, although he was only 14, Joppy was allegedly a shooter for 280. People online that claim to have knew him say that he would bring a gun to school and that he was regularly shooting at his ops. They even allege that he did a shooting the day
That's why they shot his ass. That's why. Cause they know this little nigga be carried. You see, this the thing right here. And I tell motherfuckers, don't be motherfucking flexing guns if you don't get a gun. If you say you got guns and you want to put off this image that you got guns 24/7, you better have that bitch. Because if a motherfucker catch you, they ain't gonna try to fight you. They gonna shoot you. You know why? Because they gonna assume that your ass got a gun because you want to put off this image that you always ready for war. You always ready to get like that. So if you always ready to get like that, a nigga ain't gonna fight you. A motherfucker gonna shoot your ass. So just make sure before you portray that image of you having a gun 24/7, make sure you get that bitch. Because motherfuckers just gonna assume that you get that bitch like you say you do, and they gonna shoot you. Because ain't nobody finna fight nobody that carry a gun and you know they're gonna shoot.
day before he died. Joppy was never charged for any shooting, so it's unknown if any of these rumors are true. However, a member of 280 named Pusha S made a song in remembrance of Joppy, and some of the lyrics give credence to these rumors. In the song, he talks about how Joppy went from fighting and using knives to picking up a gun and building a name for himself in the streets. This name would lead to a chaotic event that sent shockwaves throughout the Bronx and the nation.
Death of Joppy. Folks
As I
look
mentioned
young as hell.
earlier, one of 280's main rivals was the Hood 6 Wild. In the morning of May 22nd, 2015, Joppy was walking to school with his little brother just a few paces from his house when a member of 6 Wild named Trap Baller, renamed Travis Bloch, aged 28, walked up to him and pulled out a gun. Trap had been standing outside of Joppy's home with a lookout, eagerly waiting for him.
Come on, gang. You too old to be doing this shit, bro. Like, I wouldn't even feel good doing no shit like that to a little young nigga. Like, I'll leave that shit to the young niggas. I'll tell the young niggas, hey, gang, handle that little young nigga, bro. I'm too old to be out here trying to handle these little young niggas, bro. Y'all better put BTA before I had to go put BT on this little young nigga. But maybe that's what happened. He had to because that nigga was putting too much belt to ass. No one wasn't doing nothing to stop him. So guess what? Now his ass motherfucker had to do the job himself.
Him to come out. Once Trap reached Joppy, he shot him, then stood over him and fired several more shots before fleeing the scene.
Damn! Folks hated him. He hated this nigga. Look, when a nigga doing that shit to a 14-year-old, you gotta imagine how much terrorizing this nigga was doing. This nigga was terrorizing these grown motherfuckers to where when they caught him, they had to do him so dirty for all the dirt he did to them niggas. That's what I'm assuming for how they did him, bro. It had to. He had to. All them rumors and shit about Lil Bro gotta be true. He had to be putting BTA to motherfuckers. It just gotta be true. I ain't gonna lie to you. He wanted him badly on gang. That's what I'm trying to say. They really trying to get him.
Investigators found 8 shell casings cast from a .45 caliber pistol, and Joppy was pronounced dead at the scene at just 14 years old.
Damn.
The reason Trap did this was never officially revealed. However, some people online who claim to know Trap claim that Joppy had shot at him before, leading to Trap retaliating. This rumor has never been officially confirmed.
Man, he had to do something, gang. He did something. He shot at him, did something to make that motherfucker. I know he did something to him for sure.
Due to his young age and baby face, Joppy's death made national headlines as people were shocked that someone would do something so brazen to someone so young and innocent looking.
What did it sound like? How many shots did you hear?
I don't know, boom, 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 just like that.
Sad. I was looking.
He said, boom, 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 just like that. If it was Chicago, what? But I, brah, brah, brah. I ain't gonna cap to you, man. That shit not good at all, bro. I made that shit sound like it's better. No, that shit not good. That shit stupid.
From my window and I came down, so super sad. His mom crying, everybody crying. It's something harsh, whether you know him or not. It's something really, really sad.
He was a good kid. He was a 14-year-old kid, normal kid. He likes to hang out with his friends. And
You see, this what they say. This what they be saying. But then this nigga literally got a video of this nigga with his fingers and shit twisted up, hanging with a bunch of grown motherfuckers with bandanas and shit. So obviously he wasn't a regular kid. That ain't no regular kid for to have pictures like that. I ain't gonna lie. If a kid got pictures like that, his ass most definitely doing some street activity for sure. I know they gotta be
he's
bapping.
going to school and he gets shot and killed for no apparent reason. Who does that?
I see his mother crying and everything. I see all the family. So the only thing I want to know, who did it and why he did it.
After a short investigation, Trap was arrested. According to the New York Post, Trap passed out in court when he first heard prosecutors say that he faced 25 years to life in prison if he was convicted.
Damn. You see, this is why I tell these niggas, these little stupid motherfuckers, bro. Don't do no shit if you can't, if you ain't ready to commit no crime. You see me, my black ass ain't finna go kill nobody because I ain't trying to stay in jail. If I'm killing you, you trying to kill me. And the reason why I'm gonna kill you because I can get out on self-defense then. I'm not going out my way to kill anybody because I don't think it's worth my freedom. You feel me? No matter how bad I want to kill you, gang, I'm not going out my way just because I ain't trying to be locked up. And I ain't gonna snitch. I know I'm gonna do the time. So since I know I ain't gonna snitch, I'm not gonna put myself in this situation. Most of them niggas probably be like, man, if I get caught, at least I know this nigga did this, that nigga did that. So if I tell them this, I should get less time. I ain't doing none of that shit, bro. I'm gonna do my time because I'm the one that did the shit. And I ain't trying to do no time. So guess what? I'm not finna do no crime on game. And if I do a crime, I know everything that come with it. I ain't finna pass out. I'm there nigga gonna look up I'm the type of nigga that's gonna look up how much time I'm gonna get before I do the crime on game, just so I can know what I'm getting myself into.
Somehow, Trap was only convicted of manslaughter for this incident and not first-degree murder. He officially pled guilty to first-degree manslaughter on February 28, 2018 and was sentenced to 25 years in prison.
Damn.
It's crazy how the street life leads to grown men beefing with children half their age. RP to Joppy.
On gang, that shit, this shit be crazy, but these grown niggas, they don't give a fuck, man. You gay bacon this shit, bro, they don't give a fuck, bro. But it's like, all that shit's stupid, bro. If your ass finna cry and pass out when you hear the sentence, bro, you don't need to be inside this shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. But lots of niggas like that, and they don't know they ain't like that till they get in the gym. Then they really realize they ain't like that, you feel me? But if you watch this video all the way through, I know your ass fucking with another motherfucking video. So guess what? Go ahead and watch another motherfucking video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you never miss out on any content like this.